Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming and today's video is sponsored by Dragonheir Silent Gods. For those of you that do not already know, Dragonheir Silent Gods is an amazing high fantasy RPG game that has some really cool graphics, some amazing boss mechanics when it comes to the guild boss, the dungeons, has a ton of characters in the game that really have, again, really cool graphics, and it's just a great game overall. It is one of those games that has, which actually there's not too many that I know of out there, that has some D&D like mechanics, you know, with the dice roll and whatnot. And not only that, but they do have some Dungeons and Dragons collaborations that are going on, and we have one that's going on right now. So if you want to start playing the game, there's going to be a link in the description and in the pinned comment of this video that you can click and you can download the game and start playing today. It's also really cool, the fact that it's basically available on most of the platforms. You can download it on iOS devices, Android devices. It's even available on Mac, and obviously it's available on PC, and it's also on the Epic Games Store and on Steam. It's had some really cool success, like in the first months when after it was globally launched, it had over 10 million downloads. It was voted like the top game for downloads in several regions. So, you know, it's definitely a really good game, and I'm hoping to continuously see it grow. So today's video is gonna be about the Echoes of the Sleepless, the second installment of the D&D collaboration that Dragonheir is doing. So the first one that they had was during, like, you know, the early season 1, where we had Dritz the Urden join the game as one of the heroes that we could summon, and we also had Ertu the Baylor that was kind of like the antagonist, the boss that we had to fight. And we played along with Driss during that story. For those of you that want to see it, I have a video on my channel about this one. You can go and see. I recorded the whole story, the whole battle fight. You know, it was really fun. It was a cool story, but it was also really funny. So definitely worth checking out. So that was the first one, Dritz the Urden joining. But now the second one is going to be Elminster Aumar. Okay, so one of the iconic. Like, I'm not as experienced when it comes to the Dungeons and Dragons lore and, you know, the whole story, but I do know that Elminster Aumar is one of those iconic ones as well. So he's gonna be one of the ones that will be joining the game. And I guess we're gonna have a look at the kit, the event itself today, and see what you know, what we have going on. I'm not gonna go through everything because, you know, it would be too big of a video. I'm just gonna split them apart. So I'm gonna have several videos over the next few days. So keep an eye out on the channel and definitely gonna see it. So first of all, let's have a look at him. You can see I have the special D&D tag over there. So Elminster Aumar. Again, the graphics, like, you know what I'm talking about. The graphics are just amazing. It just looks so cool. Just looks so cool. So he's basically a fire support hero. Has some really good base stats, good HP, good attack, good defense, good attack. Okay, crit damage, small attack interval. So first impression, that's really good. Then let's see. He has a Captain Aura, Enlightenment in all battles by 60. That's a really powerful one because Enlightenment is one of those, it's a quirky stat, but it's really important for most kids in the game. Like some people do damage based off Enlightenment, some supports do healing based off Enlightenment, some people do shields based off of Enlightenment. So having this one be 6 in all battles, that's pretty powerful. This is basically the equivalent of a positive rune. So that's really good. That's a good start. Now let's see. Passive, Mistrust Shelter. For each debuff on an enemy, the hero gains 10 resistance up to 10 stacks. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this because, well, keeping those debuffs on, like getting 10 debuffs, I don't think it's that easy. I mean, maybe if poisons count, like if you have 10 poisons, if those count as 10 debuffs, then that's really awesome, you know, to pair with the poisoner. But there's not too many areas in the game where you need the damage resist, and especially on him because I think he's ranged, if I'm not mistaken. There's very few places where you would want him to have resist, and keeping that up might not be as powerful. So maybe this one could have been a bit better. But let's see the battle skill. Okay, Radiant Shield grants shield to the hero and surrounding allies for 5 seconds and control immunity. Okay, so this one can be really powerful because I usually say in all my videos, but the shield mechanic in this game is one of the best things in the game. It's unique, it does not count as a buff, so it's really, really powerful. So having 12% target max HP and Enlightenment shield on a battle skill is pretty good. It's a 10-second complete recharge time, goes on to a 5 seconds, so this can be really good, especially if you get a lot of skill haste to lower the to lower the recharge speed of this one. This can be really powerful. You can basically have the shields almost all on all the time. So this is really good. I like this one. Then the ultimate Silver Fire. It's a pretty big area, deals 710% attack and 5,000 enlightenment, fire damage to enemies within range with a 100% chance after scrolled of inflicting accuracy penalty and attack penalty. So this one looks pretty good. There's not too many attack penalties in the fire element. There's like Ymira, Isolde that I can think of that do a attack penalty in like a little bit of an area. There's Dane, but he does a small version. So this one's really good. This one's really good. So because of this one, I wish the passive would say, I don't know, something like you get more accuracy. Like there was people talking. We were talking in the content creator chat. They would like to see something like, I don't know, for every 100 or 200 attack, the hero gains 10 accuracy or something like that. Then it would, then you could build it with some damage, and then you could also have the accuracy to land your stuff, because otherwise there's too many stats to focus if you want to take full advantage of his kit, because you need accuracy to land this, you need attack to make him do damage, crew rate crit damage, then you would need enlightenment to have bigger shield. So it's a little bit it's a little bit quirky, but still, he can still be powerful. If you want to specialize him for the ultimate, then you would go accuracy and attack, I guess, most, and crit damage. If you want to focus on the battle skill, you would go mostly enlightenment and as much skill haste. So overall, I guess it's the kit's pretty good. It's not the worst, it's not the best, and it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. And at the end of the day, I want to mention this: you don't want heroes like this to be overpowered, because you know what? They're exclusive. Like, yeah, some people might say because they're exclusive and people cannot get them later, you want them to be the best, but it's not fair for the other ones. So having them, they have to be above average, obviously. So I do believe he is above average. So good kit overall. I like that. Now let's have a look at the event. Let's see what's happening over there. So the first thing, kind of like we had the last time, we have the magic trial, which basically every single day there's going to be like 7 challenges that we have to do, and these ones usually have like some special things that require. So like some special rules. For example, this one, the battles of echoes of the sleepless. Levels and attributes of all heroes are stipulated, while their inspiration and skills conform to their current status. So this one's like, at the start of the battle, all units on the battlefield gain undispellable shield prohibition. So I guess this one straight up, do you have Elminster? You cannot use them in here. So this one, you would have to just bring a team in there and just, don't bring people that give you shields, because they're not going to be useful. So they give us rewards from this one, 8 for every one of them. That's 7. That's 56 sage chess pieces. Okay, plus lots of war marrow. You also get scholar scroll. So that's pretty good rewards. I'll take it. So that's the first part. Now the second one's gonna be the adventure, which I'm not gonna cover in this video because that can be like a lot longer video. But I'm guessing. Let me see if I do this one. Okay, no, I guess this one's just gonna straight up start the story, so I'm not gonna click it right now. But I guess if I, if I get more info on this, or I'm just gonna make it another video where we check what, I might do a full video on the whole story or something like that. But then we have the planar, however you say it. I might be completely wrong, but let's say planar summoning, where obviously you can do summons for him. And let's see, what do we have in here? Last time we had the summoning details. So you have a chance to summon him, and then the epics that we have in here. Let me see, are there any actually good epics? Okay, so Rava is a pretty good one. Thea is a pretty good one. Joyce can be good DPS. Stella's pretty good. Holas, Garion, Hegio. So there's actually a few. There's a lot of epics. There's actually a few good epics. We even have Fruitbath, Alfie in here. So Koren, Nessa, so Isitarian, which again, it's Nathaniel, which is another good one. I think we also had Isitarian. Yep, his cousin. So there's quite a few. There's some good epics in this one. So that's not too bad. There's maybe like too many, like some of these ones that are like meh, but still some good epics. And kind of like same time, 0.5% chance to get the legendary, 40% chance for epics, 57% chance for rares, and then HP is 28.5. I want to emphasize and make you aware that this one does not have a mercy system for the legendary. So doesn't matter how much you summon, you still have 0.5% chance to get straight up the copy of the legendary. So it's not like the other banners where at 35 you're guaranteed him. Here at 35 or at, I think it's on your 5th attempt you get Sage chess pieces times 30. So those are the ones that combine into getting the, you know, the copy of him and then into the shop. So that's what you need to keep in mind. Then again, you're guaranteed an epic at the 7th, every 7th, so kind of like the usual ones. I'm not gonna go through, I guess, all of this. You can come and read it again, but this is something I wanted to make you aware of. It's 0.5%. Keep that in mind. It's not like every 35th you're guaranteed to get them. So kind of like the same as last time. That's the usual. And then let's go into the token shop and let's see what do we have. So again, we have the special dice. Okay, we do have the arcane dice. This looks amazing, by the way. Like, I really like this. This is the dice that you have during the story. You know, when you find the statues and stuff like that, this is the dice to roll. So getting the nice visual to it can be cool. Then the same thing when you do summons, this dice is the one that's used again. Looks really cool. So for those of you that are fan of aesthetics as well, this might be worth a grab. Then we have a Healer Light, Scholar Scroll, you know, the usual stuff. There's also a pretty good pack. I'm 100% gonna buy this. You know, 1400 Dragon Crystals to get 6 Healer Lights, 3 Scholar Scrolls, 3 Apprentice Scrolls, and then a special avatar frame is definitely worth it. We also have, for 240 Sage chess pieces, the artifact. Let's check this one because I know there was lots of hype about it, and from what I've heard and seen, it was pretty amazing. So, a guide to magic by Elminster. Legendary, obviously, it gives HP and enlightenment. So straight up when it comes to, like, I'm not even going to the next stage, but HP and enlightenment, that's amazing. I don't think there's any artifact, or maybe there's some legendary ones, which I'm not too familiar with because I don't have all of them. I have a few. But HP and enlightenment is amazing, and it's one of the best pairings because most, like I said, most healers heal based off of like targets max HP and enlightenment, or their own max HP and enlightenment. So this one's amazing from the beginning. I like it. Then let's see what the effect is. The shield effect granted by the wearer is increased by 25%, and its duration is extended by 30%. Wow, that's crazy. This is amazing. Like this one's a must grab, honestly. Like I'm just saying this. This one's a must grab because it's definitely one of the best artifacts in the game. Like I said at the beginning of this video, shields are so important and so strong in this game. So having an artifact that not only increases the sizes of the shields, but it also increases the duration of them is just amazing. It's just insane. This is, like I said, 100% must grab this artifact. Like, there were some discussions about people saying, like, what would you rather grab, the legendary or the artifact? I would say do your best to try and grab both, okay? Grab one copy at least of the legendary, one copy of, obviously the only copy because you can only get one of the artifact, and call it a day, you know, ignore everything else. But like, yeah, this is pretty interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to starting this, to doing this. I'm looking forward to getting the artifact and getting Elminster, and like, yeah, keep an eye, like I said, keep an eye out on the channel. I'm gonna make some more videos on this whole event. I'm gonna be doing some of my summons. I have quite a few Healer Lights because I want to grab, you know, definitely at least one copy of him, but maybe I might try to get some inspirations. Oh yeah, speaking of inspirations, let's see what his inspirations are because I did not check that. So let's see what is Elminster's inspiration. So, hero takes 20% less crit damage. Not too crazy. When the hero's HP is below 60%, heals the hero by 1% max HP per second. Okay. Enlightenment plus 60. Okay, this one's pretty good. So Inspiration 3 is where it becomes interesting. HP plus 30. Ignores 30%, 35% of the target's resistance. Okay, so Inspiration 3 and 5 are the really powerful ones. Over here, 1, 2, and 4 are, I feel like they're a bit too generic. I feel like they should have done something a bit more specific. towards him. Like they should do something more dedicated, you know, something that really influences him. So as an example, what I would have loved to see is maybe Inspiration 1 or 2 to have the same one as Mithrasia has, where the battle skill becomes full board. Okay, that would be amazing. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Where's my girl Mithrasia? There we go. So Mithrasia, as you can see, this one extends the battle skills range to the entire battlefield with a 50% chance of inflicting one random stack of recovery over time for 5 seconds. Don't care about the second part, just you give him this one. Extend the battle skills range to the entire battlefield. Job done. That would have been amazing, because that means you would not have to place him specifically in a certain place. Like, you know, maybe I'm asking for too much, but I guess that would be something that would be really fun. I would love that. If that was in there on 1 or 2, I would 100% try to grab at least those. But anyway, I think we're gonna leave it at this. It's been a little bit of a longer video than I expected, but still didn't go on for half an hour. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. Again, I want to thank Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring today's video. It's really awesome, and I feel, you know, I feel really blessed that I'm actually being sponsored by a game that I love, I enjoy and play a lot. So if you guys want to start playing this game, or if you just want to support me, there's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Click that link, download the game, start playing today. It's a really fun one. I've been enjoying it. I've been playing it for over a year. I'm still going to keep playing this. But yeah, click that link, download the game. You can play it on PC, Mac. It's on Epic Games Store. It's on Steam. You can also play it on iOS devices and on Android devices. So basically, all the platforms out there. But anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. If you do enjoy my content, as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.